The tools that we choose to use in our online business will have a massive impact on our levels of success. Over the years, I've used a lot of different tools to run my online business, but Kajabi by far has been my biggest game changer. In this video series, my goal is to guide you through the process of maximizing profits within the first month of using Kajabi. We're going to be covering everything from creating your website, building your sales funnels and landing pages, crafting your first offer, such as your course or membership, automating your email marketing, and so much more. And I'll also be sharing with you a lot of my proven tips and strategies as a 20-year content marketer for driving traffic and converting leads into paying customers. I really hope you're as excited as I am to get started. Let's dive in. If we haven't officially met yet, I'm Michael Gomes, and I am absolutely obsessed with Kajabi, just an absolute Kajabi nerd. And I started this channel to help aspiring entrepreneurs and small business owners like yourself find more financial, time, and location freedom by packaging and selling your knowledge and expertise and turning it into a thriving online business. For the last 20 years, I've worked for advertising agencies and ran my own successful video production company. I've produced hundreds of commercials for clients and over 5,000 educational videos in the knowledge commerce space for those clients. And now I help my clients build out their online businesses on the all-in-one platform Kajabi. Before Kajabi, I was using ClickFunnels for around 3 years to build out all of my sales funnels and those of my clients as well. And I ultimately made the switch to Kajabi so that I could build out my entire online coaching and course business in one location, one platform. So if you've been on the fence about starting your own online business, or maybe you've already got started and you want to package and sell your knowledge and your expertise, then this series is for you. Real quick, I just want to mention that if you don't already have Kajabi, I want to give you a free 30-day trial, which is double the 14-day free trial that you can actually get just by going to their website, simply for signing up through my link at michaelgomes.com/Kajabi. And as a disclaimer, this is an affiliate link, so part of that payment at no extra cost to you comes back to support me and this channel. So as an extra thank you for signing up using my link, I want to give you my free Kajabi Kickstart course, which is essentially a compact version of this 30-day video series. I also want to give you a free 45-minute coaching call with me and a free ebook called Content to Profits, which I created as a companion to the Kajabi Kickstart course to help you start making money on Kajabi within your first 30 days. If you already have Kajabi, don't worry, we can still be friends. I actually have an advanced course called Master Kajabi for you. This is more my extensive, more advanced course where we not only cover online business and course strategy, but more advanced design and creative elements as well. So what is Kajabi? If you're not sure what Kajabi is, it's an all-in-one platform that gives you everything you need to successfully and easily sell your knowledge online. They started off as a basic course hosting platform, kind of like Thinkific or Teachable, but over the years, they've become the #1 all-in-one business solution for creators and online educators. So real quick, what can Kajabi do? Well, you can build your website. And the great thing about this is that you can do it with no coding skills. You can do it with no crazy plugins. And you only have to learn a single page builder. Building your website on Kajabi is super simple. And you can build out your entire website, including your store and your library for your students, right? Where they access their products. You can build out your blog. You can build out all your landing pages, your website pages. Obviously, you can host your online courses, and they make it super simple to upload any type of media. So video and audio files. You can upload PDFs or books for the course. You can set up quizzes that people have to take. And one of my favorite features is that you can actually lock some of the modules and lessons and make it a prerequisite that they have to complete either another module or lesson, or even complete a quiz and get a certain grade or a certain percentage, before they unlock the other pieces of content. Of course, you can also sell all your digital products. So you can set up your ebooks and other digital deliveries and downloads, right? You can create as many offers and checkout pages as you want. And in Kajabi, you can actually set up your storefront and you can manage all of your sales and the delivery of those items all in Kajabi. Like I said, you can create all of your sales funnels. You can do all of your email marketing, and they have all the analytics and the insights for all of your sales funnels, your email marketing, basically any landing page, anything you create, any of your digital products. You have access to all of your analytics and insights all in Kajabi in the dashboard. So in a nutshell, okay, Kajabi literally gives you everything that you need to market, sell, and deliver your products online super easy. They literally take away every excuse that you could possibly have. In the last few years, Kajabi has literally become my secret weapon for running my entire online business. Before Kajabi, I was wasting so much time and energy duct taping all of these platforms and softwares together, just to keep my business running. I was using WordPress for free, but I did spend like $80 to $100 to purchase a theme, which then after that, I spent a while building out my website, which then eventually they actually discontinued support of the theme. And I literally was having to start from scratch. Not to mention, it was super tricky to get all the plugins and the apps to work together if they even did at all. And now I can do all of those things all within Kajabi. I was using ConvertKit for free. Back then they allowed up to like 1,000 subs, and I think now it's like 300 subscribers that you can have until you have to start paying for it. I was using ClickFunnels for all of my sales funnels and my landing pages. I was paying for Libsyn to host my podcast, Calendly, Linktree, Zoom for all of my coaching calls, and I was also paying for DreamHost to host my website. So I had all these different apps that I was paying for, and I was having to duct tape them all together, and there was a lot of headaches and a lot of confusion and a lot of time and a lot of stress involved with that process. When I first found Kajabi and I saw actually how much it costs, I actually kept wondering, like, should I keep duct taping all these apps and softwares together just because they were either free or cheap? And then eventually when I start making some money, then I invest in Kajabi. Well, in my case, at that moment, I was actually needing to start over anyway. So I signed up for a free trial Kajabi and I absolutely fell in love with it. That's why I say Kajabi literally changed my life, because it got me out of this funk that I was in. And it reminded me to keep things simple and straightforward and to focus on the things that actually move my business forward instead of getting confused and wrapped up in all this tech headache and overwhelm that I was experiencing. I absolutely love how simple Kajabi is. I get into the office in the morning, I log in, I have access to all of my stats and my customers, I have access to my entire website, all of my sales, I have everything under one roof. So where should you even start if you want to start selling your knowledge and expertise online? And where does Kajabi fit into that? Well, there are a lot of different ways that you could get started, but there is a tried and true method that is actually a lot simpler than people think. Some people will say, oh, just create content. And other people will say, well, create a product first, then create the content. Pretty much my entire career, I have been a content marketer. My job years ago was to actually figure out how to best use online platforms like Facebook and YouTube. And at the time, Instagram didn't exist, but how to use these platforms and what types of content would convert best on these platforms. Back then, we created content just for the sake of creating content because it was all about getting eyeballs on businesses. And that's what we used to do, create a lot of content for businesses to get eyeballs and traffic. But the landscape has changed now because content marketing is actually so popular now. It's in our everyday vocabulary. And so I don't recommend that anybody start creating content until you at least have some sort of lead magnet and some sort of way to collect email addresses in place. So right now, if you are going to be creating content, it should be intentional content or profit-driven content, which is basically that you create content that actually drives sales in your business. I'm going to give you my exact rule of thumb when it comes to creating content, because I want you creating content that directly drives sales in your business. When I tell my students about this, I tell them that it needs to do one of two things. It needs to either make you money or build your email list. That's it. That should be your entire focus when and if you're creating content right now. The objective or the end goal is not just to create content, okay? Just like likes and views and comments, they don't pay the bills. You need to be creating content that fuels your business, that actually drives your business. So whether that's making money or building your email list, because eventually you're going to be selling to your email list. So eventually you will be making money. So as long as you're doing one of those two things, you're on the right track. You need to have a few things in place before you go out and create content. So don't let anybody tell you, just go out and start creating a podcast or creating a YouTube video or creating all this content, especially creating social media content where it's more like a hamster wheel, where you always are going. You always have to be creating content for Instagram and Facebook because you post something and it immediately disappears, right? So we're going to focus on evergreen content when we get to that point, but you want to have a few things in place first. And this is the framework that I'm going to be teaching you throughout this video series, is what order you should be doing, or at least what I recommend you do when starting an online business. The first thing you want to do is you want to build some sort of lead magnet. Now that can be an audio file. It can be a PDF. A lot of people start with PDF or ebooks, even a simple PDF. A lot of people create a single PDF sheet. Okay. Brandon Bouchard has an amazing single sheet PDF that performs highly well. Decide what kind of lead magnet you want to create first. And we're going to be talking a little bit more about that in this series. Then you want to create a landing page, okay? And a landing page in Kajabi takes less than 10 or 15 minutes to set up. You could just tell people, you could start telling people today that you offer coaching on, this subject or this strategy. Like, hey, I'm open for coaching, I'm open for business. It literally just takes a matter of minutes and you can start that today. And with that, you don't even have to offer paid coaching to get started. If you want to start building your list and start building your clientele, you could offer free one-on-one discovery calls or strategy calls. And I'm going to be showing you how to easily set up your one-on-one private coaching packages and your group coaching packages, which they've now launched in Kajabi during this video series. So at this stage, you're just going to be creating content. You're going to be giving out your lead magnets, sending them to your landing page, and building your email list. At this point, that should be your entire focus. Now, at this point, you can build your first digital product, and that could just be a PDF or a mini course, something simple, some sort of small, irresistible offer that you can offer to your existing audience or your email list. And the best thing about it is, like we've already talked about, Kajabi makes it super simple to build that first product or that first course and offer it to your existing audience or your email list. Which brings me to the last step in our framework is sell to your email list. And then rinse and repeat. Build a lead magnet, create a landing page so that you can sell the lead magnet, start creating content, build your email list, build a product, and then sell to that email list and focus on automating those steps. Once I started using Kajabi, my business literally started taking off. And I think it was because it simplified everything for me. And I was actually really excited about getting into Kajabi every day and building something new. And I just started telling everybody about it. One of the main reasons that I think that most people just getting started, and I know this because I was like this several years ago, is that we look at Kajabi as like, oh my gosh, that's an expensive software, right? Like $150 a month for this piece of software when I could be using these free or cheap other alternatives. And we go, crap, we can't afford that right now because, we either lost our job or we don't have the money. Maybe everything's going towards bills. And we think, well, let me start generating some money in my business first, and then I'll invest in something like Kajabi to run my business. But I'm telling you, don't wait. After I switched to Kajabi, I was making more money in my business than I had in a long time after switching to Kajabi. I literally shut everything else off, and it saved me hundreds of dollars a month and my sanity. I was able to start producing more clients every month and making more money simply because the tech headaches were gone, and I could focus on creating content and doing the things in my business that were more crucial to moving the business forward. And one of the biggest benefits that I noticed was that I was actually having fun in my business and enjoying the process because Kajabi made it fun. It becomes fun to build out your website or create courses or build a landing page. And of course, it's great for your customers and clients because they have this amazing high quality experience with you, and you're able to charge more because you're offering a premium product at that point. So if you're kicking the tires and you're thinking about, packaging and selling your knowledge and expertise online, Kajabi is a no-brainer. Which brings me to our last point. Is Kajabi right for you? Like I said, I recommend Kajabi to everyone, unless they have a ton of stuff built out on other platforms already. For example, if you've already built out this intricate website and blog, for example, on WordPress or some other platform, it's going to be really hard to migrate everything over to Kajabi. It's not impossible. It may just take you a while. So now that you've heard all these incredible possibilities that Kajabi can offer in your business, it's time to take action. If you haven't done so already, click the link in the description below, and I'll also put the link up here in the cards, and claim your free 30-day trial of Kajabi. And if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell icon so that you're notified of the next video in the series when it releases. Plus, I'll be providing you with a lot more free and valuable content in the future to start and grow your online business. Remember that your knowledge has value, so package and sell it and live the life that you want to live. Live the life of your dreams.